Hello, hello. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable in this new little chair. Hi, y'all. Welcome WCIA. First, before I start, um, I almost wasn't going to go on to Michigan State right now. My God be with them. There's a shooting, and they haven't caught the shooter yet on campus. So if you don't know that, that's what's happening in my world. My world just got a little shattered. So let's send some prayers out to Michigan State. Hi, everybody. Welcome to WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Welcome in. You guys, there's just so much going on out there. Since everything is connected together as one, believe it or not, we all breathe as one, and we're supposed to all live as one. When things are off and things are bad, it's a domino effect, right? And these killings of these, yes, prayers to them. The killings of these children and what we're trying to help stop here is just a small little window of what's happening elsewhere. And it all goes hand in hand. If we're all going to, if people are going to walk around angry, this is what's going to happen. So tonight I'm actually just going to wing it because I'm just going to say what comes out, I guess, as my eyeballs see it. And whatever I see within the photo is what I'm going to say, period. It has nothing to do with, let me say this loud and clear, nothing to do with the people that you know from YouTube creators that this stuff's coming from. It's not about Ryan. I have won 3 presentations. I'm definitely not going to get through them all together, but I put together 3 presentations. And what I decided to do is I broke it down into 3 presentations because each one of them represents images from one video. So each presentation is saying the same thing, but taken from different content, from different creators. So, example, I could be showing you this, and I'm going to tell you my read on it, right? I'm going to tell you my read on it, and then I'm also going to be doing the same thing in other presentations. So let's say, for instance, I'm going to put a photo up here. Trigger warning, because I don't know it's going to come out. So I'm just saying trigger warning up front. I feel it. I'm saying trigger warning right now. I just know it. I feel a sense of pissed offness. And a feeling of nausea, to tell you the truth. And it's probably because of what's happening right now. And one of my daughters is just hysterical crying. Oh, wow. A lot going on out there. Hi, Sassafras. Hi, Muffin Top. Colleen. Wow, we've got some great stuff going on in the world. Monkey Shine, NW Love, Sugar Bee. Hello, hello. Sorry, almost forgot to come on in. Muffin Top, my mod, yes. Monkey Shine. Shake Surface Smith, Welcome, welcome, Mary C. We have a great group. Love it. Jay, welcome in. Okay, I'm just trying to get through. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I hope everyone has a little plan for themselves. Yeah, I actually want to get my feet massaged. I'm gonna give myself the gift. Mary C, hello, Pit Mom. All right. Welcome in. Muffin Top, you're gonna take control over there. Hi Monkashine. Um I'm gonna be putting stuff out here and talking about it and telling you all about telling you stories. I'll tell you stories, um, like child play stories based on the photos. So here we go. I'm going to be channeling you guys, so I won't be opening up chat often. If you hear me go quiet, I'm here still. Okay, my husband is here. He knows to check on me. Um, so that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to close out chat for a moment. So I'm going to tell you what I see and what I hear, and I'm not saying that it's Ryan Upchurch, it's saying it. This video is Ryan Upchurch, this girl's video, and she's talking about Ryan and his mom. But it's not the girl. It's really not the girl. The person behind her is saying, shh, just don't move your head, keep it still. That's what he's saying. Keep your head still. I know what I'm doing. Like this person's been doing it as long as Gacy. This is what I'm comparing it to. It's a one-man band. It's a one-man band. This person, the person that is in that the people and the kids and the teenagers, they have to they have to play nicely with each other. They can't fight. They need to play nicely. And they don't all stay in the same place. These children, they're all grouped together and then they're separated. They're separated by levels. And it's coordinated by color. Why I'm saying it's coordinated by color is because the cards are giving me the color. The cards give me color. That's why the cards change colors. The cards change colors because it's the color that matches the child. Even though we see a white car here, it's not a white car. It's the same car as Kylie Rodney. This is Kylie Rodney's car. It's not white. Kylie's car, and this is really important because Kylie's spirit right now, Kylie's spirit is the one that's the most prominent when I bring up Ryan Upchurch's videos. So his are much more common. His are screaming Kylie. Kylie. The other videos I show do not scream Kylie. These are screaming Kylie. This was like a Kylie car. This car is not his mom. This car is about the ringleader. It's a one-man band. One-man band. And this is what's in the images behind his mom screaming, fake screaming. There's no frickin' fucking family fight. It's fake. As fake as he thought Kylie was is as fake as his family fight is. Period. Kylie basically, I'm going to say it, says fuck you. Now, I don't know who that goes to, and I'm sorry that I have to repeat this stuff, you guys, but it's coming through very strong, and it's almost like Kylie's on the left and the woman is on the right, and Kylie is just pissed. Kylie is so fucking pissed at this picture right now. Like, you guys, when I put these together, I do not put them together in any rhyme or reason. Okay, like this is how they had me put it together, and what I'm supposed to say is fuck you, lady. It's almost like that person to the left is screaming, just screaming, screaming, just now you're going to like play the fake card when you wanted me to play the fake card. I'm not fake. You're fake. I feel a fight. Like I almost feel like a like a kicking and a screaming, and like I feel like that's what Kylie did. Like Kylie was kicking and screaming, and she fought it and she fought it and she didn't want this to happen. She fought with every bone in her body. Every bone in the body, and that lady just stood there and frickin' taped it. And the one man band is just doesn't want anyone to move. He wants everyone to stand still. Stand still right now. Stand still. Like um like don't do anything right now. Don't do anything. We're clearing shit up. Just stand still. It's just stand still. Like he's telling them the more you fucking move, the more we're gonna get pissed off. So stop moving. I don't know who this is telling, or um someone's fucking something up right now, and and things come out of the sewer. Oh, you could get your mom could go get a. They're coming out of the sewer. No pun intended. Coming out of sewer. No pun intended. You're right, they're coming out of sewer. They're coming to get you guys. And you want everyone to stand the fuck down. They're not standing down. Ooh, they're not standing down. It's a fight. It's the machine. You just can't keep this going much longer, you guys. You can't keep this going much longer. The spirit is out speaking the devil's deed, or the devil's not deed, the devil's done. The devil's done. What the devil has done. What the devil's done. What the devil has done, you better go creep under the bottom. You're a creeper. Creepers. That's the one-man band. Here we are. They want us to come find the wheels. They need us to come find the wheels. They want us to come find the little wheels inside their big fucking wheels. Whatever the big wheels they have, they're inside there. They're in the little wheel. And they want to be found. There is no reason this shouldn't have been found. Go into the wheels. You need to go in the wheel. There's a presence of Dylan Rounds, and there's the presence of Kylie. The presence that I have here tonight are really pissed off son of a bitches that are older, and they're not completely dead. It's weird I just said that. Yeah, because I'm having like, it's almost like a wheezing, like a heavy breathing. It's a heavy breathing. Deep breath, like something's on the chest. Something is pushing on them. They're not all dead, and they know so. They know so. I don't know what that means, you guys. Here's the wheel. It says 321. No, 221. So there's the little wheel. You guys, this is in his mom's video. This is what shows in his mom's video bitching her son out. I mean, it's so easy to get the information. It's like half of a torso in a wheel. Now, this bottom picture to me looks just like who comes up to my brain is Aaron Carter. So I don't know why all these older people, all of a sudden I feel like they're creeping all over the place. Like I feel like they're trying to communicate, but they're not all dead. Like that to me says Aaron Carter. I don't know who completely died, if anyone, but they're not all dead. The story is so fake. The story is so fake. Kylie's like, just take my name out of their fake conversations and put their names in. There are all different faces in this video, including Brian's. It's giving me a whole story about the older generation who works and preys upon the younger generation. They're paid to do that. The older kids don't die. Oh my God, I'm very uncomfortable. It's something with the chest, which I'm probably, wait. I see Brian here. So I'm actually closing my eyes for a minute. I don't know how we could be seeing Brian here. You're seeing Brian behind the face in front of us. The face in front of us is the Brian that we know of. Same as when we see a face, it's the Kylie that we know of. Her car, yeah, you guys, I'm uncomfortable. Whoa. Her car is not white. It turns maroon just like Kylie's. It's Kylie's fucking car. This is Kylie's car. And whoever's doing this knows I'm right. You know I'm right. You can't get much farther with this, you guys, whoever you're doing this, whoever's doing all this. You're not going to make it much further. I'm connecting it to John Wayne Gacy. They already gave me all the paperwork. This is not a fucking white car. Do you see this, you guys? This is the video. It starts out white car. The white turns to maroon just like Kylie's car. This is what Kylie's car is. This is what it starts out as, a white car, white sedan. It turns to maroon. Why? Because it's freaking fake, and we are here with Kylie. Does Ryan love Kylie? Is that what that is? Would someone in this group loves her? How could someone's eyes be maroon? It doesn't even make sense. This is what shows up in her car scene. This person's video that put this up, I don't know how I found her. It's because she was once on a panel, and I'm like, oh, and I put it to the side. There's a lot of people that play roles for me because I get information. They try to keep a low profile. This is what the white car turns into. This is the SUMMERWELLS missing children. This is the information. These are the elements, and no one is doing anything to stop it. None of this should be showing up in the car. None of it. The girl that is doing the video that I know most people are not paying attention to is a little girl. There's a little girl in there. And this little girl has this on her face. Her face changes throughout the video. This one is her face as well. But this isn't the same person, I don't believe, as you see there. This is the girl that's re-showing his mother's video. See this on her head? Muffin Top, do your job. Go have fun. And this is what it turns into. In the corner of the car, down on the right-hand side, is the same square, is the same triangle that is shown in Kylie's car. And basically all the other cars. It's the inside maroon pieces that show throughout the cars that are in these situations. Looks like, here I'll do a close-up. These are the same corner V's that I've been showing you for over a year. These are them. Page 15. So it starts out, and the reason this is important is because I'm trying to let you guys understand and see how within all of these cases, nothing is what you think it is. Nothing. They're deep faked. Their faces are changed. And this is what the car turns into. So it doesn't stay close to anything that you see. The faces inside the windows are consistently changing as well. When I give you a read on faces, it's what's the most present within my third eye, right? I mean, maybe I see Brian here because this is reminding me of the Idaho 4. Brian's face, is the clearest for some reason. Isn't that nuts? And then more so the Kylies and the Idaho 4. So if you look up the left-hand side, that came from the mom's video. I feel as if these are Idaho 4 photos that were taken. That's what I see. I see Brian, or the Brian that we know of. Up here. Do you guys see Brian in this photo? This photo is representing to me the Idaho 4 story. The beginning of this, it was all Kylie. Now I'm seeing Idaho 4. Ones, yeah, I see your ones, right? Wow. This here is not Ryan's mother, right? This is all speaking and telling us not to forget about this generation, that they're on in different colors and they're on different levels. This is what the whole thing is doing, and they're very present right now. There's something that's going on. I mean, we could all agree that that's not Ryan Upchurch's mom. That's for sure. And this is what the car turns into. Sometimes it starts to look like a painting. It's the weirdest thing. But only these YouTube creators turn into paintings. I wanted to just show you guys this because this is how I see it. Now, if this isn't about him. It's not about Ryan. But I'm using this as an example, okay? How when someone uses someone's videos, like I've been telling you gazillion times, that Ryan's videos are being used and covered up and blah, blah, blah. So this is one slide, which has all these different images. They really prefer you not to see the image that shows information about the sacrifices. But it is in there. It is in there. And that's why these people are screwed. Because I'll just keep showing it. Because I know how to get to it. This to me looks like Kylie. I know this is supposed to be his girlfriend. Well, I think of Kylie in the Idaho 4. And I feel as if the bodies of this older generation are placed somewhere within nature. on someone's property. Someone's property like Ryan's, but not Ryan's, allegedly. But on property like that, that's wooded, it has these red things in there. Um, and the sticks are crossed like that to show location, and they have branches coming out to show where they're located, and they have these little things sticking out of the trees so you could see where the body is. But I'm just using his videos as an example. It's really obvious, dude. And when you see boxes like this under a tree, it's yelling, "Come get me. This is me. Hello. Come get it." Oh my God. So in the video, when you do have time to watch it, anyone's video, not just his, this is a great example. This is a great example on what to look for in order to find body location. They follow a map, which was made years and years and years ago. And they're created, and these bodies are placed and put into areas just the same way as John Wayne Gacy did. It's the same kind of a philosophy. They're in the triangle square section. They go in a box. By the way, there's no difference. It's the same thing. They're marked. There's a rhyme and a reason and a science behind it. I will be going into all of this tomorrow. My presentation's already done, but I'm going to want to show you how all of this is connected. This is John Wayne Gacy. I already talked to people over there. I already have my 400 pages to read about his case. This is his eye. This is one of the pictures that you don't see often, right? But John Wayne Gacy, I'm pulling it all together specifically because I have to present it. Lived on Summerdale, just to let you guys know. 1.4 miles away from where Candace Grandis Bly's family grew up. This is what he has on his eye here is a match to everything. I mean, there's so many matches, but my job is I'm going to be putting this on a platform for them to read. And getting back to how the bodies were, there's a lot of information that was held back, by the way, on information that they just didn't really discuss or bring up publicly, and there's a lot of it, and most of that information is the information that is still today being hidden. So what they didn't want us to see back then, like here, this is in his video, is exactly the same information. Here, this is John Wayne Gacy from his video. So back then, they were hiding this information. And they're doing the same thing now. But they're keeping the same elements. And the elements do match. And I specifically, I requested, and I do have it, is the way that the bodies were presented and placed. I don't believe anything has changed. This is John Wayne Gacy. There's nothing different. There's no difference between what they're doing today and what they did then. And it's all the same information. You've got that green horse. You've got all the same stuff. So, This stuff is getting clearer and clearer. And you just can't fight it much longer because you can't stop it from rolling. You can't stop it. Whoever's don't, you can't go backwards. All of John Wayne Gacy's windows that they show in the video looks like what they're showing here. This is from John Wayne Gacy's windows in the video. They haven't changed any information. This triangle is what I'm showing you is in the car. This is what goes in the window of the car that I showed you in the beginning. And this is what was on Kylie Rodney's head in her fake car. It's all the same. Here's more pictures of the property. You tell me what is being superimposed against the trees. But to me, they're showing that this is a game, and this is example of the truth. And this is the truth, allegedly, from how I see it. And then I wanted to show you that these tires are, and I'm not saying these are them, right? It's not about him. But when I say big, huge tires, they're big tires like this. They're big gas tires, like you could hear them saying it, right? They're big tires, and then I don't know what happens, but look to the left. That tire's all white now. But it looks familiar. This is what the stage looks like when they do a sacrifice. I don't know what it's doing in Ryan's concert, but it's there with a pig face, with a pig. That's a pig. So if you slow down the concert, it'll give you information on what these stages look like. And this basically matches the same stage that I have shown on the Tina, the marijuana girl's property. Now, her property just gave me really good information. Am I talking about Tina? No, I'm not. It's not about her and it's not about Ryan. But this is what shows up in the back of his concert, which we all know cannot be there. There's no way that could be there, right? I mean, why would that be there? But that is showing, let me close this, that is showing what, let me open this up, what the stages look like that hold the sacrifice information. That's what it looks like. This here has the boxes on it. This just comes from his concert. So I grab it and that's a pig face, because I know what I'm looking for. It brings me right to it. This shouldn't be in his concert anywhere. Should be in no one's concert ever. You guys see the clown face? It's right here, right? It's exactly where it's supposed to be because it's in there on all the other videos. Here. Bottom right hand corner under the gold. It's layered in 3. This is like the layered people. That's all it is. You know, I sat back and I went through the John Wayne Gacy's documents. This series of, it's a series. There's only 5 1 hours or something like that. And it's funny, they talked about, it's not funny, but it was strange how they talked about how John Wayne Gacy talked about how they had all these we call them pornos, stag films, um, made, and they were horrible. They had kids and they had killings and so forth, and they taped them, and it was horrible things that were happening in there, and they went into the dark web. And remember, I showed you guys those tapes that I found. I said these have they're literally on tape killing, having sex. They're all, it's one whole big group. It's horrible. And I mean, I showed them to you guys. I'm like, I think this is like I think that is either John Wayne Gacy, or I'm like, remember I'm asking, I'm like, who are these men? This from years, obviously years and years and years ago. But I personally think that's what I have. I had to show this. This is okay, so this was the last photo that I had to put on here, that to show you that he made his face look like a pig. And he's kissing his girlfriend, I think, who left him. But that's supposed to be Ryan. And don't ask me why he did that. But someone did it, right? Because you know how many times I have said and begged Ryan to look at his videos, that someone is messing with his stuff. I mean, I've never had a response, but the stuff that they're putting up there is now going to a whole different level. I mean, this is what they're doing to him. A whole different level. So if he cares to stop it, I would think he'd care to stop it, because they're really clear. I mean, these are the clear photos that, there's your concert and there's your sacrifice room. Like, this is an issue because it's pretty clear. I mean, I don't know why this would be in your video. I could match that up to Tina's stuff that she has at her place. I mean, I'm showing you these this way because you see that they're clear, but that in the front is all fake, because look at it. Fake. But then again, and then what I could do is I could pull out the faces that I've seen before, because what you do, not you, whoever's doing this, is all of a sudden you can't see anything throughout any of these people. And then all of a sudden, this girl's face shows up clearly. She looks like someone from Idaho to me, from the Idaho 4. That's the only face in all of these photos. Look. That's clear. And that's the sacrifice table. You guys don't have to believe me, but and her face is the only one that looks like that. I think that they're telling the story of the Idaho 4. I do. These are really strange photos, and all I see is sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Like, this is the fake party. This is it. But these are the pictures. I mean, I have the videos. That is not a normal photo. And why is it that the cops can't figure that one out? This is exactly what I've been showing. Exactly what I've been showing. Like, here's a closer picture of someone, but they're not really people. What, like, they look like they look like they're at a sacrifice is what it looks like. And everything is blurred out and everything is covered up and all these faces and shit are just stuck in here. Seriously. Madison in the headband. Let me see. Oh, in the front. Right there? Oh yeah, her face is pretty clear also. Holy shit. And the girl in the front. Bottom left. Let me see if I have the video stuck in here. Are you talking about this right here? I'm going to circle it. This right here, right? And this person right here. Let me see at the other. Let me see if it came from this video. Not that one. Let's see. This one I have, wait, edit, remove audio. His information just gave me, wait, construction. Okay. The other video that gave me really good information was the construction video, but this one here is pretty obvious. I mean, very obvious. Eagle eyes. The other two, wait, I'm going to show you the construction. So let me show you how I do this for those who've never seen me do it this way. So what I do, wait, what I do to get those images is this is the construction video. All I do is literally go like that, like put my finger on the cursor and it pops, it just shows up in between layers. Now it's because someone is putting it in there. You don't get this information unless someone puts it in there. And this is the construction video that I went over whenever this was put out there. And I thought that it showed me information that was really good. Um, I don't know if any of my information is being used, but so I usually go to the end, and when I looked at stuff like this is where I'm like, this gave me a great example to show you guys of how the wood blocks lay out and how they separate the rooms and by panels like this. This video was a really good one. Let me look at it for a minute. So this is a good example. So the picture that you see as a small photo right there is something that has been placed between frames. And this here is part of the SUMMERWELLS Missing Children story. And this is an element that was placed in his video. And this is important to see for some reason right now. And once I move the cursor, it won't be there. This head won't be there. And it's through the mesh. So this kind of information, look, I just clicked it. So what this shows here is someone really did mess big time with this video. It's funny how I just put this up here. I haven't done that in a long time. John Wayne Gacy I'm doing tomorrow. This is a perfect example to show you how these are sliced into three. And it's the middle piece that you want. This here is one frame, but you have to figure out what's the truth and what isn't the truth, because she's only there one time in the one frame. So she's either the one on the left or the one in the middle. Or the one in the middle is covering the one up on the left. One is real and one is fake. This is how they do it. It's how they do it. The property, the whole entire property has, I see the mesh. There's like a mesh. It's like he's filming through mesh, like through something. See right there. That's called green screen. So, oh, this is going to be fun, you guys. That's like a green screen. I don't care who bullshits and who makes fun of this, what I'm showing you right now. I don't really give a crap. If you don't like it, change the channel, because this is how it's done. And what you see coming off of those trees is very, very important. This to me was one of the most important videos that I got tons of information on. See this? Oh, interesting. Is that 325? Didn't I just say that in the other video? Those numbers around there? This is what's in the middle there. Oh, wow. So the information that's all the way down in the corner right-hand side is the truth. And this is the part that no one wants us to see. This is the part that gets covered up, and this is the equipment. Right down there. There it is. That's your equipment. Black and white. This is your fake car. Wow. This just popped up in the video. Yes, 325. 325 is like it's in a lot of these places, but look what happened to the video. So I'm giving you information. I haven't done a video live in a long time. So the only information that we want to see out of here is information that shows up in the corners like this. Yeah, the chain link fence. See, that doesn't look like Ryan to me. Oh, Jesus. Look at the ceiling. Holy shit. I'm telling you guys, this is the plumbing. I knew I couldn't breathe. Back here, you guys, is this what the plumbing looks like? This is what it looks like outside the doors. Remember I told you it's connected by white plumbing? White. Here's the V. Goes up here. Here's the plumbing. Here's the plumbing. Plumbing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you guys getting this? So this is the smaller one. Oh, wow, dude. Oh my God. You guys, I'm just playing his video. Look at the back. You guys, look at the back of the video. I'm not going to make any assumptions. I'm just playing the video. This is his back wall. This is live. I mean, trigger warning. I really don't know what's going to show up. But this is the back. This is the back of his wall. My mouth is open. This is exactly what was in Don's shed. I'm gonna... What the fuck? Look what his girlfriend looks like. She's a bucket on her head. See how his head is like right on the wood? These ceilings are very low. This is what I was trying to tell you, the corners of these rooms. These are the corners. See how it's so low? See, look at the back of his neck. That's why I don't think that that's him. Look at the back of his neck. See, this is where I got the picture of his head connected to something. And look at the balcony. Oh my God, who is that? See, it's not him. It's not him. Ryan's face is being used. Whoever is that right there with that hat on is the one that's being killed. Like, is that Kylie Rodney? My God, that's all I keep thinking about is Kylie Rodney. That's a female. This is very interesting because this is just all here. See? Nothing's blurred in her face. It's not Ryan. I don't have to talk about the V's. I could talk about those V's all day. But it's really what's the most important is what's going on in the small windows. I feel like they're showing Kylie, and I feel like they're showing the Idaho 4 kids. But this is someone solo by herself. And his girlfriend is the one that's... What's on his hand? Those are V's and A's. Does Ryan have that stuff on his hand? Or does he have these tattoos on his hand? Does he have those on his hand? So these are called, this when this happens, these are the images between, this is what I work with. These are the images between the frames, and this is really the truth of what they don't want you to see. What they don't want you to see is this. As you see, it just popped out. Like I didn't do anything. It just pops out. And I get he's building a house, but this isn't what we're looking at. I don't really give a shit about the house he's building. Not at all. I care about this stuff. This is the stuff we want to see. That's someone's hand connected to a bar. Show me where that is in the video. Okay, so I could tell you're new here. Sella, this isn't about Ryan. We don't care what Ryan's doing. We don't care about him. It's not about him. These photos tell the story of the missing children and the murders. These are telling a story. I don't care if he's building a house. We don't care how many tattoos he has. I don't care. But what I'm asking is, we're telling a story that has nothing to do with him. This here, these are photos and images that are inside his video that shouldn't be there. And what they do for me is they give me information and elements to help tell the SUMMERWELLS, Kylie Rodney, Idaho 4 murders. Because if in fact this is on his property, the cops should be there, like, should be flying there, right? But we know it's not, because it's deep faked. It's deep faked. We know it's not sitting out in the open. We know this isn't what his house looks like. This is what deep fakes are. People use the people's stuff to tell the story, and this is the story. See, we know that this isn't on his property. This. The number 5 boxes. But what I have been trying to tell Ryan for the last year is that his videos are being used to put this nonsense in there. We know it's not there. Here's the smiley face. This is why it's all so much like John Wayne Gacy. We know this isn't on his property, but someone is lining it up practically perfectly to use his property to tell the story. To tell the story. So if anyone would pay attention, there's the smiley face. As far as the police department, it's not about Ryan. It's not about Ryan like it's not about Benny. That is a smiley face. So, like, to me, if the FBI sees all these smiley faces in every one of these stories that I show them, that's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. Because this actually gives information that if you put it all together in one big story, it could help solve the cases. These A's have a purpose. The top of the A is where the heads are. Yeah, Ryan actually, I think Ryan's great. His music, I think, is great. Nothing about him. He's adorable. Not about him. But there's something about him and his mother, and whatever they're doing is parallel to what Kylie wanted to say. So I use them. Because Kylie wants to tell these people to stop putting fake shit out there. She hears them just like SUMMERWELLS listens to her dad. This isn't normal for his video to turn like this. Could you imagine if one of your videos showed this shit? You'd be like, what the fuck? You'd be sending this right to the authorities. The thing is, no one is sending it to the authorities because what this shows is their bodies underground. Period. Follow the A's. You follow the A's. And that's part of the John Wayne Gacy story that no one told you about. They didn't want to. They didn't want to. But whatever it was here is the same thing that they were doing in the John Wayne Gacy. The heads are by the A's. The top of the A. It was right on John Wayne Gacy's clown uniform. Shows you the whole thing. There's the B that we've been following. Here, I'll turn it. This is on his clown outfit. Nothing's changed. There it is. And I'm sure the B is somewhere around there too. Because the B is something that I've been following. So whatever you see in these photos, it's not about him. I mean, there it is in John Wayne Gacy's. It's the same information, you guys. And it all matches up to the corners. And the corner is probably where he put the heads. And that is why when history repeats itself, if you follow it and if there is a pattern and they want to follow the pattern, the heads would be right here. Right in this pole. Right at that, right there it would be. So if I am correct, that's exactly where it would be. Right here, holding the house up. It's in that corner, facing the sun. Because the sun goes down over there. The sun goes down over there. So that's the reason I keep showing the same stuff over and over and over. Because it all follows the same pattern. It's not about the person. Not about the person. It's the patterns that are staying the same. The head over here is telling us that it's right there. Right at the tip of the A. I've been following these patterns for over a year. This is where the body would be. The head would be in this corner. Boom. Right there. Here. Right there. And this is a whole, it's a whole diagram. And this one's right here. It takes a long time to map this stuff out for them, you guys. It's mapped out. It's not a free-for-all. It's a planned situation. pre-planned situation. Look at how it just keeps, the more I speak over it and the more truth I speak over it, it shows. But why is it that I'm showing it and it's coming right through the video? That is right in the video. Remember, I didn't copy and paste it. That's in the video. Once I put my cursor back down, it will move. But notice how it's showing you underground. So does it mean it's under his house? Not at all. It means that this shit is underground. But they have a rhyme and the reason for how this stuff is laid out. Well, that ain't his girlfriend anymore. So we're continuing with his video. And the more things that change in it, the more it's going to show. Like this basket over here with the little baby. That's what that is. It is no longer his girlfriend. We don't know who that is. Now, I didn't mean to call whoever I just called out, but it gives me an opportunity to do that, you see. Like now look what's happening to the whole entire house. This is what I'm saying. This is a pre-planned playground. Like, it's not, I'm not saying it's at his house, but whoever this is in whatever house, these are the floor plans, just like I showed you a floor plan for John Wayne Gacy. He had a floor plan. So whoever just said whatever they said, I thank you for it, and I don't mean to have called you out, but you actually gave me a gift. You actually gave me a gift of information that allowed me to go into that. So thank you. So thank you very much. When I get that way, it's because whatever information you're giving me is turning into an opportunity to give the truth. Like, if this was my platform and this was my house I just built, and someone showed me this stuff that someone was putting in it, I'd flip out. Look at this. I mean, if this is in his house, that would be a problem, right? Because what he was showing us was completely empty. So this is something that they use his video. And this is what a playground looks like that's getting, built for the purpose of sacrifice. There's the white container with the green head right in the middle. It's not even supposed to be there. It's all wood in his house. I'm just afraid that this is Kylie's sacrifice. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know how else to put it, you guys. But I think that Kylie's story is trying to be told here. Really trying to be told. I feel that full-heartedly, um, that this is what it is. They're trying to tell her story here. Oh my God. See what I'm saying? She's all alone. Here's the white horse. Yeah, I think that tremendous amount of Kylie Rodney's story um, that is here in the video, and for some reason Ryan's videos have been the chosen ones for Kylie's story, and 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 what the fuck is that? This wasn't here before. Oh my God. What is this? Yeah, but look at the ground. That wasn't there before. This is like a it's like a this wasn't here before. And this wasn't here before. All of a sudden it's on this side. So this could be superimposed. This could this could be just placed on his property, and it's not on his property. But these aren't these are mesh. These are mesh pieces. These aren't trees. They're mesh. See, they're bodies. They're telling you the story, you guys. They're trying to tell us the story of what happens to these people. See them on the trees. See the trees? That's not even on his property. Watch, when I move the cursor, it'll go away. See, it's not even there. You see that door in the small little, see that's really the door. This here wherever this door is, I believe is where Kylie went. Wherever that door is. And that's not on his property there. That's not what we're looking at. See that? See how things change in between? And this is how I do it. You just, it works for me. It does work. And this, when I do it sometimes like this for you guys, you could see with your own eyes how stuff shows up. See, stuff just shows up. It's not there. This is because this will create like a whole something. It will tell a whole story. This situation here tells a whole entire story. This video. Right in those mesh pieces. Because that is mesh. Look at his hand. Because it's not really his hand. Look outside the door. So now look at it. So now look where the fake white car is. It's right there. See how there's something wrong with this? This isn't what it looks like. Like someone's messing with someone here. All the footage is mixed together. Look at this. Look where the white car is. This doesn't even make any sense. See, now it's gone. See how the pictures are consistently changing? Look at this small little picture, and then all of a sudden it's a solid wall. And the small little pictures is a solid wall. It's not like that before. There's a creepy hole in the wall. So this just shows you that you can get a lot of information if you really want to. I don't know if you can, maybe you can't, but for me it shows up very quickly because I'm zoom right into it. And I see the storyboard so quickly. Like I see the story really easily through here. I see a story of a smaller child. I see the story of Kylie Rodney. I see the whole thing. And these bodies are buried with purpose, and they are organized with purpose. There is a rhyme and a reason, and it is very organized killing. Look at that. It's so creepy. Right there. Look at this. The heck? See what I mean? This is the stuff that the authorities should be recognizing, and this is the stuff that should be on the news. Like, this tells the whole story. Oh my God, I didn't even realize what time it was. So look at the picture right there. What? Here, let me make it easier. Oh, that. See the face in the swing? And do you see then the face in the tree? So the important part that's the truth, this little piece here is what they don't want you to see. This little piece. And that is of a child's head. It's right there. And this is the information that when I see it, and channels don't care to talk about it, people don't care to view or see it, I don't understand it. When I'm showing you the video straight off of the channel. Oh my God. Do you guys think that's like summer? You see that child? Oh my God, you guys. Look what's in here. Who is that? Look. This is really clear. Oh my God. Oh my God is right. That's not summer. This is someone totally different. This is in his trees. And look at the smiley face showing up above. This is really creepy. That's where the sun goes down. Or is it rising? No, I'm not getting Summer's energy. No, Rumple, you're right. It's someone totally new. I feel like this is more like the girl that I saw at the marijuana place. Let me move it. There she is. It's where they're pointing. It's where their hands are going. Their hands are going. Their hands are going to her. The hand is going towards her. Like this, ooh, this right here is really important. There she is. Now she has a skeleton with her. But watch the hand. We have to line up the hand with the sun with the tree. This right here has to be all lined. And that's where they put the bodies. That's where they put bodies, is places like that. Whoever they are. That's how they do it. It's all lined. It's all aligned. See, this house is telling a story just like, I guess, John Wayne Gacy's had a story. And I'm not saying it's this house, it could be any house, but they're using this house. It's not the girlfriend. That ain't his girlfriend. So much going on. See that? See how it's telling the story? Right there. Right here. It's telling the story. And under here. have a new little... I didn't have this video full last time. I didn't watch like the whole video the first time through. This is the first time I'm like watching it. It's like this is with you guys. See, that's weird. But if I were to sit here and let one frame just grow, it would show the story, you know, like it just this is wanting to tell like the whole story. You know how sometimes I have those pictures that change, like the whole thing changes so drastically you don't even remember what you started with. This is what I feel like this video is. Like I feel like this video has so much to share that we wouldn't even recognize it if we went back. If we let it do that and then went back. Like I know that they're trying to show someone else. They're trying to show the story of this girl. See the barbed wire in the small box? See how it's a different color? It's a lot of barbed wire everywhere. See, here we are again with the three doors. But these are different images than I showed before. There's a lot going on here. These are three different barbed wires. These are three different scenes. Really look at them. They are not the same. All different mesh. All different materials. It's just three different scenes, you know, that are being brought together to cover the situation. Yeah, they're definitely in barbed wire, but look what's happening to the photo all the way to the left. So this is really good to use to show how they tell the story. See, the smaller square is always so different when it's telling the story. Those are the three different layers. Yeah, so they bring those three layers together, and they just hide a sliver in between. But see this? So that is the smaller square. Look in the small square. Goes underground. And there's my clown face. And one over here. This is just a plain head. So here's my clown head. There he is. And that's why I say John Wayne Gacy is, I feel his presence, like here's John Wayne Gacy. It's so crazy that's going to be my next presentation. This is John Wayne Gacy. And that's on Ryan's, this is what's in this video. Like you guys are watching this with me. I am doing this with you. So John Wayne Gacy, one of his photos, this one could be a very interesting one. I should probably look it up now. So that's what's that picture I just showed you is sitting right here. So in part of his photos of his, they show him playing how he used to play cards. This is a photo, one of his photos. You know what that reminds me of? I showed you guys photos of that guy underground playing cards. Let me see if I have it here. I know it's in one of these. Oh, here it is. Interesting. It's the same kind of a table. So here, this is John Wayne Gacy, what he did every night on his table. This is the pictures that I got from this video. It has, to me, like the same thing. I'm going to have to look closer into this. All right, so I'm going to stop playing with this video for a moment and recap. What I'm going to recap is that I started out with the reading that, oh, I can't stop playing with this. Wait. Let me put this up. Yeah, this whole video is screwed up. This whole video is just one big mess. And I really wish it would be recognized that this video has so much to tell. So I started out with this picture. Right? And I opened up my presentation with saying, this is who you loved. So now that I've gone through the presentation and gone through information, my read on this is whoever was sacrificed recently was loved by the people that sacrificed this person, and they could still go see this person. I'm getting the words kept alive, and they think this person is powerful, the one that's being kept alive. And it's this person that I see in front of me. And I'm also going to say on a side note that this is the white car. They reuse this stuff, and this is the fake white car that turns into the maroon car. And I do think that Ryan and his mom's story is bullshit. That I'm going to just say. because it's being told for a purpose that we all don't know about. There's a reason. He has a reason for doing what he's doing, and you just have to trust it. But I do not believe he hates his mom at all. Not at all. I think that's what I can't uh see. When I see, even in his eyes when Ryan is talking, he still loves his mom. That's all I could see. And she loves her son. And whatever they're doing for a reason. And it's not up to us to figure it out. We should have nothing to do with it because it's not our problem. It's not our life. But these white cars are really out of control. They're out of control. Don't even listen to anyone who says, "Oh, white car." Really, the only thing is these maroon pieces are what's most important. Very, very much so. Very much so. And there are other people that are intertwined within these sacrifices that are really, really protected. And for me, it's not about me busting or figuring out who they are, who's protected. All I'm asking for is to someone to come forward and speak the truth and to accept the fact that what's being told here really is their story. These children want justice, and they want justice to come home. They want justice to come home. And I think that there's people in more powerful places, maybe like Ryan, who's got more pull, could really help bring justice home. Obviously he can. He just keeps coming up. He just keeps coming up in conversation and in photos and stuff like this. So it's telling me that he as a person is being placed in a situation like this because he could help. That's all it's saying is the children, maybe that's what they're saying. Maybe the children are saying, enough is enough. But mostly I feel the sense of the Idaho 4 and Kylie here more so. More so than the young ones. And I do see Brian, who we know to be Brian, which there's another face behind him. It's not just the one we see. There's someone that stands behind the Brian that we see. And that's the Brian that's in the shadows. Brian is in the shadows of the Brian that was arrested. He stays in the back. So when you see, the next time you see a car that's supposed to be all white, notice when it shows you the maroon. Because the white is the fake part. I'm not really crystal clear what they're doing, but I know that these are the fake cars. I know for a fact that they are fake cars and these aren't real. They're just not. It's not about that girl. I don't know who that girl is, but it's about all the elements that are surrounding her head, that are around her, that she's talking about, and the things that are attached to this child's face. You guys had a close-up photo of all of this in Kylie Rodney's story. I showed you, it was like a floating, I don't even know what I could call it, but a face like this with red lights. All of this was Kylie Rodney's car. Just like this, you guys. Everything just like it. To me, this is the Idaho 4. To me, this is the Idaho 4, and they're showing the Brian that lives in the shadows of the Brian that we know. Very disturbing. That is tonight's presentation. What you're going to walk away with is just a little bit more educated on what's going on here. Tomorrow, I have 2 presentations. I have this one, which I will be going over again. The fake car in detail. Let me see, this one's small. And I'll be showing you information on both Casey Anthony and this fake car. And then I will follow that up with Gacy. I don't know what time oh, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Voila. Look at Gacy's pictures. Get all of Gacy's photos now that you guys, and I'll go over this tomorrow, now that you guys are a little bit, like if you don't know, just do a fast flyby on my videos so you could see the elements. This is what I discussed with the guy on the phone today, that Gacy's information have the same elements as all the cases that I'm working on. And here is just a little preview of what I mean. Here are the white pieces of machine are behind these girls that have something on their necks. All the way in the back behind the wood, those are the machines. And I would venture to say most of his photos wind up showing some sort of equipment. And his people have the same elements on them that he murdered as the cases that I'm following. So that will be tomorrow. See, here's one of the boys who he murdered. And that's his neck that no one pays attention to. No one. They don't pay attention to anything that's in their pictures. So that will be tomorrow. You guys, thank you so very much. Hopefully this will help bring some justice. Hopefully it will bring people forward to speak on behalf of the victims that can prove this all to be true and allow justice to come home. On that note, I will talk to you all tomorrow. And I don't know what time. Depends on how my day goes. But I am ready. Until then, thank you to my muffin top. Thank you. I do not think Judy was here. Thank you to my subscribers, my members, and thank you for joining. You guys, please thumbs up on your way out. It does help. Smash that thumbs on your way out, please. Muffin top, do as she says. Good night for now. Bye, guys.